Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Sean McCall.
It's Estiel Roper.
And producer Pat, behind the mic, behind the call, behind the camera, boys. How we doing today?
We're doing great, Pat. We're doing great, Roper. Today is Tuesday, November 26th. Thank you for joining us.
Happy Thanksgiving week.
This episode is brought to you by New Beginnings because there are two new coaching changes in St. Louis. The era of new beginnings. Jim Montgomery and Olaf Melberg. Welcome.
Yes. Yeah, we're back. We're so back.
So, Jim Montgomery, we kind of you hinted at it last episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was talked about by a lot of people. It was expected by a lot of people.
And Army said, fuck it, I'm just getting the best guy. I don't even care about
Bring him back
Bannister.
Which is paying off. I mean, he spreads positivity. He's telling young guys, go out there and play your game. Especially the first case scenario was, what's his name? Bolduc having the game of his season so far.
Yeah,
2 goals.
Bolduc. Last night's game was 5-2.
Just simply telling him to rip it more.
Montgomery, 7 shots on net, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
7 shots on net by Zachary Bolduc.
2 goals.
Playing on the fourth line. But let's go back a little bit further. Blues fired Drew Bannister after the game against the New York Islanders. Some were saying it should have been sooner had Celebrini scored in overtime against the Sharks. Pat was there, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was there.
Inches. His career was inches. But it didn't really matter because they fired him the next game.
Yeah.
We got him. We got him.
I am loving this new hire.
You like Jim Monty?
I was never really in on Bannister.
No. So
I really wasn't.
So let me tell you, Bannister only went 39 and 31 and 6 in 76 games as head coach behind the Blues bench after replacing Berube last year. But the reason they called him up was because he had a lot of success in the minor leagues.
Right.
AHL.
He was 93 and 58 as the coach in Springfield, led him in back-to-back Calder Cup playoff appearances. So that's why they called him up. He had success at the AHL level. And a lot of those players he coached were playing with the Blues, so that's why he got the opportunity. Didn't last very long because Montgomery was the NHL's best coach the last 2-3 seasons in Boston.
What's his winning percentage? I'm
Like
curious.
75%. He went 120, 41, and 23 in 2.25 seasons in Boston.
Yeah.
He won the Jack Adams Trophy in 2022-23. And I think the only reason he got fired from Boston was they couldn't get over that hump in the playoffs.
Right.
Who did they lose to the last 2 years? Florida twice, right?
I think so, yeah.
Can
I'd
we-
have to look that up. But
Producer Pat will look that up for us. But Monty was familiar with a lot of the guys on the team already. He knows Shen. He knows Pareko. He knew Falk, Tomer. He didn't really know Kyrou and Booch too well. But I want to read a quote that JR posted of Robbie Tommy about Drew Bannister. Robbie Tommy said, "First off, I want to talk about Drew a little bit. He was a great person, a great hockey mind, a great coach. I learned a lot from him as a player and also a person. Thank you to him. I just want to say thank you to him. It's always tough going through a change. I wish him and his family all the best."
There you go.
And I commented, "Give him the C now."
For real.
That's captain material.
Future cap.
I agree.
Like, the players don't feel good about getting Drew Bannister fired. It is their fault, but
Hey, new beginnings.
Oh, so
New
they
season
lost.
starts now.
So they lost in the semifinals, so the conference finals, to Florida because
Right.
they ended up winning.
Boston.
And they lost in the
First
first
round.
round the year prior, but it doesn't tell me who.
I think that was the Leafs.
No, it was the Panthers. The Leafs haven't made it out of the first round.
No, wasn't that the year they actually beat Boston?
The Leafs never beat Boston.
Oh.
The Leafs have
I
still
think they
yet.
did. I think they did.
The Leafs have not made it out of the first round. It was the Panthers.
They won a playoff series.
I know for a
No,
fact.
I-
I was celebrating at Hot Shots when the Panthers beat Boston.
Mm,
Let me look.
I'm
I
gonna look
know
up.
for a fact.
You're saying the
Toronto
haven't
is
won a
still
playoff series?
not
No,
won a
they-
playoff series.
No, they lost the conference semifinals 2 years ago. in 20.
Yeah, I know. And then they lost the first round to Florida, who went on to win the championship against
No,
Oilers.
they
Pat, look it up. Come on, I don't think he's right, but
no.
I'm not.
So
I don't know enough
2024,
to
they
dispute
lost
him.
the first round last year.
Right, to the Panthers.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
You guys are telling me I'm wrong.
No, we're
Here, I'll
saying
tell
they
you.
they went past the first round
Right.
a year
Or-
prior.
Yeah, well, they lost. I know. Yes, you said they lost in the conference finals to Florida, correct?
Correct.
Yes, and then they lost.
They won
to
the first
Florida.
round in 2023. They won the first round. They won a round.
Okay.
So
Well,
you're wrong.
no, I'm saying you guys were saying that the Leafs beat them. The Leafs did not beat them. You guys said that the Leafs.
No,
them
we
in the
weren't
first
sure
round.
on that. We said
You
Leafs
said
had
the
at
Leafs
least
won
won
the
a
first
playoff
round.
series,
The Leafs.
and you said the Leafs have never gotten in the first round. So you're wrong on that.
Okay, who did they beat?
They beat. Let me tell you. They beat Tampa Bay Lightning.
Okay, well they
Was
beat
it
the
There you
Boston?
go.
It wasn't
beat Tampa
Boston.
Bay.
You
Was
guys
it
said
Boston?
you guys said it was Boston.
Well, no, we weren't sure.
on that. That's what we were looking
All
up.
right, well.
Quit putting words in our mouth and arguing about stupid stuff. Okay, we're moving on here, dude. How was the game against the Sharks? Shootout victory.
It was tense. It was really tense. To be honest,
It shouldn't have been that close
it
against.
really shouldn't have been that close. We were pretty much dominating that whole game up until I want to say like mid the third period. And the curse. Like I haven't been to a win. I haven't seen a win live, and
Oh, yeah, we thought
it
you
just
were
was
cursing.
daunting, especially when they scored in 8 seconds. I was like, here we go.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause we in the last 9 games we were losing 17-4 in the third period.
Yeah.
Terrible record.
I know. It just felt like a loss. Somehow they pulled out a shootout win, which I'll take.
Well, because
but-
didn't Bannister leave like Suter and stuff on the ice with like 2 minutes of a shift,
yeah,
and like no one could even get to the puck?
yeah, they were really hounding us.
Have you guys been seeing those graphics of like most skated miles during a game lately?
No, I have not.
Have you seen these? And it's Ryan Suter at the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Well, I mean,
I don't think that's good. I don't think that's a
I-
stat to flex.
I think once Broberg's back, which he's finally skating again, did contact today, so hopefully he's on track to be back for Saturday night.
Yes.
Yes.
Broberg is practicing. He's wearing a contact jersey.
That's gonna be huge.
Yes.
Huge. Because, guys, like, Broberg is a top 2 defenseman on this team, right?
Maybe
If
even
not the
top
best.
one.
Maybe the best. Yeah.
Maybe the best.
Yeah.
So we'll be back even more.
And we really liked what we saw. They finally played, I think, their best game of the season last night.
Well, I mean, what was so weird was they beat
I don't
the
think so.
Maple Leafs twice
That was the best game of the season against the Maple Leafs. That was dominant.
without Thomas and Broberg.
The Rangers game wasn't our best game of the season last night because we did not score the first goal of the game. We were chasing. But then we tied it, and then that second goal we gave up was the worst goal I think I've seen the Blues give up all season. P.O. Joseph had the puck in our zone and straight up passed it to I don't know who, but someone on the Rangers standing around center ice along the boards. He comes in. Kairu's not back checking. They go tic-tac-toe. Puck is in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Pitiful.
But let me rephrase then. I think they finally played a full 60, in
But
my opinion.
That was making it 2-2. So if the Blues did anything good last night, they turned around in the third period. He just said the Blues had a terrible record in the third period lately. I think the Blues had a really good third period last night. And scored an empty
That's the
netter and
difference.
finished them off. That
Yeah.
was the difference.
drove the knight into their skull and made sure they were dead.
Scoring empty netters is finishing them off because that is not what we've been doing. Game against the Sharks. How many empty netters did they miss, dude?
Twice by inches. Twice.
Think about that. If we lost points because of inches on an empty netter, like
I agree.
those are
Yeah.
points that haunt you at the end of the season when you
Yep.
miss the playoffs by 2 or 3 points.
Yeah.
So Bannister was getting fired no matter what because that game was pitiful. The game against the Sharks should have not been that.
Ever since
Close.
Jim Montgomery, it was a matter of time. Ever since Jim Montgomery got fired from Boston, it was just a matter of time.
And think about how good Bolduc was last night. Kasperi Kapanen was playing over him.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
He's gone. Hopefully Bolduc.
No, didn't Kapanen clear waivers?
I don't think he did. I think
No,
someone
he's on
claimed
the
him.
Oilers.
The Oilers claimed him.
The
yeah.
Oilers did claim.
Yep.
Little tidbit. That's pretty funny.
It
They
is.
can have him.
Yeah, they can have him. They can take. We'll put him on a line with McDavid, and he'll score 50 goals.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ty Ratty,
Yeah.
former Blues second-round pick.
Yep.
Anyhow, Blues went 2-1 since last episode. They won the game against the Sharks we were talking about. They lost to the Islanders. That's when they fired Bannister after that. That was a boring game on Saturday night. I don't know if you guys watched, but it was boring. Islanders play boring hockey in general.
Yeah, they play tight and they don't give up anything. They basically play park the bus.
They don't let a lot of shots
Right.
get to the front of the net. They play very good defensively. They're very good hounding the puck, back checking on the cycle.
Right.
They lost that game. And then the Rangers game, yeah, we hit on. That was a great game in MSG.
Yep.
Blues
playing
back tomorrow
New Jersey, right?
in New Jersey.
Correct.
And then come back home
Philly.
to face Philly on Saturday.
Should be a good one.
And then we go Western Conference Canadian road trip.
Ooh, that'll be good.
West Coast.
Nice.
All right, any last hockey?
Just excited, man. Just
Yeah.
excited.
Excited for the Montgomery era. The blue-collar Blues are back.
Monty.
Blue-collar Blues.
And he dates a
What?
St. Louis or married to a St. Louisan too. So
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
What are you guys liking what he's saying, like about this blue collar town, blue collar team?
Yeah, I mean he's saying
Yeah,
the
it's a
right
great
thing.
message to the team.
Positivity.
Great way to get the fans back on board, get them excited. I was excited about this team at the beginning of the season. I think it's just a playoff team still.
Yeah.
This team just needs to start stringing wins together.
I mean they were told all off season it's like a rebuilding, retool team and they're barely gonna make playoffs. Maybe this is the positivity they needed to be like reminded, hey, you can go out there and go all the way. Who knows?
We have young guys who can compete in this league. Bolduc is ready. Dylan
Yes.
Holloway is a great contributor.
Yep.
He had 2 assists last night. Jake Neighbors is solidified himself in the top 6 in front of the net. The net front presence, you guys. Not a
Yeah, it's huge.
not a big dude.
Oh, did you see that they are giving out or to the player of the game? They're getting the Kelly Chase shoulder pad,
Yeah, I
did
did
see
see
that.
that.
and Josh Holloway shouted at Bolduc, "Take your shirt off."
that was Dylan Holloway. They were talking about that on TMA. They wanted to
know.
know who yelled that.
That's funny.
Did they ask Tomer? Did Thomas tell him that?
I can't remember. I didn't listen fully today, but I think they talked to Thomas yesterday.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Gotcha.
Anyhow, let's talk soccer. St.
Little
Louis
city.
City, the next new coach in town,
Yes.
Olaf Melberg.
Is that how you pronounce it? Just making sure.
Yeah,
that right?
Okay.
the snowman.
The
Olaf Mel-
snowman.
The former Aston Villa and Swedish national team defender. He was coaching. Were they in the top Swedish?
Yeah, but it's bad to look at that record because it's an awful team that he's like just playing with like young prospects trying to stay up. Is basically what it is.
Well, I didn't get his record, the numbers in
know.
there, but the reason I think they like him is because he led teams to back-to-back promotions in 2016 and 2017, winning the league title in both years.
Yeah.
I don't know what league that was, but
It's
like
probably
you said,
some Swedish league. Yeah.
probably a lower
think so.
Swedish leagues.
Hmm.
But the point is, he's coaching younger players,
Yeah, that's what
developing players.
that's what MLS said on their assessment of the situation. Like he's a very good young talent coach, and that's what we need right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a young team.
Defenseman from Sweden. How about the Swedes taking over St. Louis, dude?
Dude,
The
yeah.
Swedes are taking over.
St. Louis with just Steen gonna be in a group.
When I was looking
Have
at
this guy and
Swedish soccer players just in the world,
Yeah.
I was looking at Swedish stuff. Joakim Nilsson ranks 36th
mm,
among Swedish
Oh.
players internationally. I don't know what website I was looking. Some FIFA rankings.
Zlatan number 1 still.
No,
Well, maybe.
No, he was in
I'm
like the
kidding.
top. He was in top 10 though.
Schrader says, "Boys, boys, boys." I wonder what he's gonna say next. Rope. What's your assessment?
I mean, the guy has played at the highest level. Aston Villa, defenseman, legend. Played at Villarreal and Juventus.
Wow.
Already saw on Twitter some Aston Villa guy was like, "Oh, I needed a MLS team. No, I found it. I found a new MLS team to
No City.
support." So
Nice.
there's worldwide recognition, dude.
This is a good move because Lutz loves going overseas and getting guys from the Swedish league, German leagues, whatever other Nordic divisions are up there. And having a Swedish coach definitely helps with recruitment.
Oh, 100%. We're back, baby. I mean, there's a new coach and better than Peter Vermees over on the west side of the state. And how about John Hackworth staying on as the technical director, goes back to his role.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
So
good for him.
that means that he's staying on.
Good for him.
He's not going away.
That's
Take
nice.
that.
You think he's got to go back to like his old pay, or
I
you
don't
think
know.
he even increased his pay while he was interim coach?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah,
You got
he's
that
staying on the
energizer
bench,
ball.
correct? Sorry.
He's technical director.
Yeah,
That's
right,
what his
right.
role was.
Right.
Technically a technical director.
There you go. But yeah, I mean, St. Louis City, we're back, baby.
I think I saw a picture of this guy on the sidelines, and he was wearing flip flops and like a hoodie.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of looks like Leuven a little bit, just a little. I guess the beard kind of.
Yeah, he's got good facial hair. He's got some good flow.
Got another handsome guy. Another handsome international. Roman Berkey, Leuven, and Melber.
There you go. All right. Any other city soccer? There was Champions League today. I didn't watch any Champions
No,
League.
we're not going to talk about it.
That means City lost.
No, we didn't
Wow.
lose.
Bro, they're in terrible form. You know that, right?
Bayern won.
You tied some team named Feyenoord?
You're up 3-0, and they came back and tied
Oh
us.
my God.
We're-
What a
We're up
collapse.
3-0 in 75th
Where was
minute.
the game at? Oh my God, you guys were at home?
Dude,
At the Etihad? Dude.
our team is out of form, out of whack right now. We have no defense.
At least you'll admit that, yeah.
I'm aware of
that's-
the problems.
That's rough, man.
Yeah, I know. On Sunday, I'm going to Amsterdam. I'm going to be outnumbered like 10-1 by Liverpool fans. I don't fucking
That's this
care.
Sunday?
It's this Sunday. I'm going to be
Are
pre-gaming.
we going?
I'm going to be pre-gaming.
I'm down to go.
I'm pre-gaming my family Thanksgiving.
I think we have. Oh, you're not going then?
No, I am. My family Thanksgiving is at 1:30, dude. The game's at 10 a.m. or something.
Oh, you're going to watch the game first and then go there. Okay.
Yeah, pre-gaming Thanksgiving.
Schrader says our new coach is a homeless Jurgen Klopp.
There you go.
There it is. That's something. Carry some weight. Oh, is Liverpool not on top of the league of Champions League anymore?
Well, they.
Oh
they haven't
no!
played.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You're not the
no.
best team in Europe
We're not
anymore.
the best team in Europe.
Oh
no
my
more.
God! And
Those
it's in,
other
in
teams.
November. Oh my God! This is gonna definitely translate to May. Jesus Christ!
We have fun out here. We have fun.
No, I bitched you guys out to my fucking mailman, Kalachi mailman, who's an Arsenal fan. He's like, those guys think they're
Oh.
doing great in November. They are rookies.
I'm going to miss this game tomorrow. I'm going to try to leave work early. Tomorrow was a Champions League final rematch.
I know. It's
Liverpool
Real.
versus Real Madrid.
Where's Elvie? Where's Elvie?
It's gonna be a good one.
Aston Villa versus Juventus.
Is someone
tomorrow.
still hurt on their team? Is
Dude, yeah, they're all injured at Madrid. It's Madrid and City. We're all fucked. I hope the injury bug comes for you fuckers.
That Anfield.
It's going to come and it's gonna hurt.
That'll be a game tomorrow, you guys. I didn't know that. Wow, I'm looking at Champions League stats live.
yeah. It should be a good one.
Wow. All right, let's get into some college football. Mizzou, a great win over a bottom barrel team of the SEC, Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Did you watch the game?
I did, dude. It was. I mean, offense is back. There was a play to Luther Burden where it was like, "Fuck it, three's down there somewhere," and even Brady Cook tweeted that out after the game. I don't know if you guys saw the big controversy was Coach Drink was yelling at the Mississippi State Bulldogs saying, "Shut the fuck up, Mississippi State, or I'm gonna fucking score."
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
so the context of that is that they were trying to kneel it on the one, but the Mississippi State players kept like after the play, like pushing players and like being
After
dirty.
the
but-
whistle shit.
yeah. So that's why he was like, "Shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna fucking score."
That's funny.
They were already up 39-19 or whatever it was.
Yeah, Mississippi State's pretty bad.
Well, yeah, it's bombing a barrel.
So is Bama, so it's okay.
yeah,
Bama is bad.
Oh,
so
dude.
Bama had a rough game.
Bama not
against
making
Oklahoma.
playoffs?
No,
Oh.
dude, we died, and the Iron Bowl means nothing.
What do you mean, dude? This is like the perfect Iron Bowl. Nothing on the line, just pure hatred. That's the best Iron Bowl.
Auburn is trending this way, and Alabama is trending this way.
And now they're just meeting, dude.
And they're gonna, yeah, they're right in the intersections.
You know?
Yeah,
It's the perfect Iron Bowl. They have nothing else to
gonna be
play
good.
for except hatred of the other team.
Yeah, that's true. I'll
Let-
give you that one.
let me read you this stat of college football scores this team. Sometimes college football makes no sense, and Mizzou is not immune from that. Mizzou beat Oklahoma, and Oklahoma smashed Alabama. Mizzou lost to Alabama 34-0. Meanwhile, Mizzou also beat Auburn 21-17, but Auburn somehow beat Texas A&M, and then Mizzou lost to Texas A&M 41-10.
It's the SEC gauntlet. Everyone's just eating up on each
Yeah,
other.
we literally are. It's
Yeah.
anybody can beat anybody at any
And
given
that's why
week.
I'm so pissed about
And that's
Mizzou.
why the SEC schedule just means more. And that's why if we want to talk about college football playoffs, I wish Bryce would have been down here because we bet $10. There's no way in hell Indiana is going to be in the playoffs, you guys.
Bro,
Are you serious?
There's no way.
Dude,
Guys,
now? Oh,
there's
Nick,
no
Nick,
way.
Nick.
Nick.
They have a 97% chance to make the
Says
playoff now.
who?
Dude,
Says
this-
everybody.
see, Alabama's out of playoffs.
Who they beat?
It doesn't matter. They have one loss.
What about Georgia?
Georgia's in.
Georgia is going to be in.
Tennessee.
Tennessee is
They're
not going to be
Why?
in.
3 losses.
They have 3 losses, dude.
Three
It's-
lost
I
teams
know-
deserve to be in
No,
over
no,
Indiana,
it's
dude.
not going to work
They
like
haven't
that.
beat any
It doesn't mean
team.
about.
It
It doesn't
Nick.
matter about deserving.
I know how frustrated you are because if Mizzou had Indiana's schedule and went 10-1, they'd be in
I
the
don't
fucking
believe
playoff.
you guys. They're not going to
No,
do
they
it like
are.
that.
Oh my,
They're
Nick.
not gonna do
Oh
it like
my
that.
God, you lost
believe you.
$10.
I don't
I'm sorry.
believe you.
That was the stupidest bet you've ever made.
No,
I thought
'cause-
you were a ball knower.
That's exactly what I wrote next. Is if you replace Mizzou's games at A&M and South Carolina with games like Northwestern and Maryland,
know.
we would have been 11-1.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Schrader just said this is the worst take. Indiana is still locked.
Yeah, they are locked in. It doesn't matter. I know you.
Who
can
do they
be-
got?
I would be as
Who
frustrated.
do they got
as
this
you.
week? Who do they got this week?
Purdue.
What if they lose to Purdue, the worst team in the country?
I mean,
If
the
they
worst team in the
lose,
Big
if
Ten.
they lose to them,
yeah,
yes.
right. But their spread is -29.
Let's go Purdue. Let's go Boilermaker.
Oh my God.
Indiana's
I'm-
fraudulent. There's
No, they're not, dude.
they
They have
haven't
a
beat
good coach.
anyone.
They have good
they
coaching.
might have not beat anybody, but they play in the Big Ten and they're 10-1. What else can you ask
They're a
for?
P4 team that's 10-1.
How many ranked teams have they beaten?
It doesn't matter.
There's
dude.
probably I'll
They're in
find
the
better
power-
ACC teams or
No,
some-
you're
there's
not.
so many. Put some Mountain West team. Put San Jose
Well,
State could beat
that's
Indiana.
Why do they have a group of 5 locked in?
Fuck them, dude.
Dude, Indiana might get exposed. Who knows? But dude, they're
They're gonna
in.
get first rounded. Bet against them first rounded.
Yeah, they're
sure.
Now
out.
I'll put my money where my mouth is. Then. I guess
Yeah,
I'll have to
dude.
do that.
Dude,
I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
I might join you because I agree. They haven't played anybody. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
But they're going to get in.
And let's talk
So
about
what SEC teams are 2 loss?
Georgia and Texas.
yeah. That's,
That's it.
That's
Yes.
it.
They're gonna put a 3-loss team in over them, dude. I promise.
No,
you
they're
guys.
not.
Not
I
over
promise
them, but
Oh
they
my
might
God,
put
no.
a 3-loss
You
SEC
are-
team
no.
in. They might. but not over Indiana.
Right. No. Indiana will be in. That we have the college football prediction going on like right now.
Yeah.
Nick, I'm sorry, dude. It's
No,
not
I'm
happening.
gonna die on this hill.
I
You're-
love
you're
it. I
dead.
love it. I love it.
You're dead.
Okay, SMU, Clemson, and Miami.
Uh-huh.
That's
Well,
3.
uh,
We agree. Clemson and
Clemson
Miami.
will not be in.
Why?
If they win the ACC, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the only way.
What, dude? They're 9-2. Who
Dude,
who
They
they
are.
beaten? I'll put Clemson over.
No, he won't. They
They
will
got
not
South
do
Carolina
that.
this week. They can beat a ranked South Carolina.
They're gonna lose to South Carolina. Okay, maybe the winner of that game is gonna get into the playoff.
They got thumped by Georgia.
Nick, I'm
All right,
sorry,
we'll
dude.
circle back to Clemson.
He's trying. He's trying.
The Big 12 is crazy good, you guys. Arizona State, Iowa State, BYU are all 9-2.
It's just gonna be the winner.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the winner.
That's all that's gonna make it.
What if those other teams win out? I feel like 2 teams
No, they
from the
beat
Big
on
12 are
they
better.
beat up on each other too much.
Yeah.
They would need to be one loss, like Indiana.
All right, we'll keep looking.
Anyways, I want to talk about Bryce Underwood, number 1 ranked prospect entering the new season, who is supposed to be going to LSU.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys know what happened? How he got
I don't know exactly what happened, but
flipped to Michigan?
I heard Tom Brady FaceTimed him.
No, it was Dave Portnoy. Dave Portnoy
No.
FaceTime. I listened to the podcast today. He FaceTimed with a multi-millionaire,
that's so funny.
Ellers, and they were like, "Okay, well, let's get Bryce on the phone." They're doing a collab with him with Barstool for Black Friday, and all proceeds are going straight to Bryce Underwood,
Shit.
and that's why he flipped to Michigan.
Wow.
I know.
Dave Portnoy's got pull.
Yeah. It's insane.
Wow. A player flipped because of Barstool.
Yeah, and the number 1 recruit in the
heard,
nation.
There's another rich donor too who donated money. The guy who owns Oracle. What's his name? Because he's dating some lady, or he's married some.
Like Oracle, like the tech company Oracle?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
use
Ellison.
Larry
Larry Ellison. Yes, his wife. Yes, that's who contacted Dave. And then they Larry
Oh, they
Ellison.
all worked on it together.
Yes.
Okay.
And then they group FaceTime Bryce, and they're like, "We can give you the best money deal, and no one can match us."
Wow. He said, I'm going to
Welcome.
Michigan.
Welcome to the NIL era.
Yeah. They're just doing it in broad daylight now, and they can do it legally.
That's crazy.
Man, I'm mad about this Indiana. Indiana's gonna lose to Purdue, you guys.
No, they're not. Oh my God.
They're gonna lose.
I'm sorry, but Bryce took that $10 very easily from you.
I'm from the show me state. They got to show me for me to believe it. I don't believe it any other way. They're not worthy. If Indiana played in the SEC, they would not even be a
100%.
500 team.
I
100%.
100%.
Oh,
We
yeah.
all agree with
I
you.
know. We're
But
aware.
it's just how it works.
That's they knew this going into the season. Well, no one knew who Indiana they didn't think that they were going to be this good, and then they are. They have 1 loss. I'm sorry, dude. That's just how it is, and I'm pissed too.
So if Mizzou could have beaten,
South Carolina. If we beat South Carolina, we would be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. Well, pending if we beat
Beat
Arkansas
Arkansas.
this weekend
Yeah.
in a
think?
snow game.
if we
Oh,
would
it's
have beaten
supposed to
South
snow?
Carolina, we would have been in the playoffs.
Yes,
then.
100%. So we'd only have 2
Dude.
losses. SEC.
Yeah.
That makes me sick.
I know, because Luther caught that 4th down play, and if he wasn't, I get it. He was excited. He wanted to get in the end zone. But if he would have done the smart thing by going down to 1, and then we
It is-
just punched it, we would have waited it out and then punched it in with like 10 seconds left. We gave them way too much time, and then they came right down the field and just ran it down our throat.
Yeah, that was
And that's why South Carolina still has a chance to make it. They got to beat Clemson.
South Carolina is 2-loss.
I
Or one
think, or they might be 3 losses, but they still have a chance if
Why
they
would
beat
they have a
Clemson.
chance?
Because they beat us, who's a ranked team. They've played competitively against Bama, and look at her schedule.
Schrader says, I disagree. Indiana is still a solid team. They would be very similar to Mizzou, probably a 9-3 team in the SEC. I think that's fucking crazy.
Schrader, you're crazy. They're like in Arkansas. Come on.
Look at South Carolina's schedule.
They're 3.
I know. Their losses are to Bama. I think they lost to LSU. And who else did they lose to?
LSU, Ole Miss.
Oh, and Ole Miss. And Bama. And they beat Texas A&M, ranked team.
Yeah, it's basically a gauntlet for the 3 lost teams now.
Yeah.
And they beat us, so they would be in over us.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Oh, we're betting against Indiana. We're
Okay.
betting so hard against
Okay.
Indiana. Absolute fraudulent.
How many viewers we got? Anyone else in the chat?
Just Schrader.
Okay.
He says they have blown out every team but Ohio State. That is still a good team. So much SEC bias on the Lucast.
It just means more.
It just
Schrader.
means more, Schrader. Sorry.
Better competition every week. It's real. It's what football is meant to be.
It's the gauntlet.
Anyhow, let's talk a little NFL.
Let's
Fantasy
go for it.
updates this week. I had a very dismal performance.
I mean, I was pissed
69ers.
at this man that was willing to throw away his whole season and playoff bye for a fucking pizza. Fucking pizza boy over here.
Oh, what was happening? Some collusion?
No. no.
Yeah. Mark made a suggestion on yesterday, and was like, Pat, any chance you will sit Derrick Henry tonight? And then Pat said, oh, yeah, if you buy me a pizza, he's sitting.
Wow.
And
I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
were.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
was
were.
not.
Yeah, he was.
The man
100%.
who once said
0%.
100%.
I
100%
I would have
chance.
never done it.
Okay, so what would you have done if he would have bought you a pizza? If
I
you
would have been like,
Venmo'd?
thanks, Mark. I'm still playing Derrick Henry.
I don't think so.
Dude, I'm not giving up the buy for a pizza. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't
you
doing
were you literally were like, oh, I like my chances next week, so I'm gonna do
it. Bro,
it.
I was just having fun. It was
But
trade
you just-
deadline
It
week.
was
just
it
shouldn't
was
have you.
it wasn't funny. No one found it funny.
I found
Everyone
it.
everyone was calling you a loser.
It was fun for me, at least.
Now
you
if everyone is 5 and 6.
D-Lou says, I'm here. I don't know who D-Lou is, but
welcome,
welcome to
D-Lou.
the chat, D-Lou.
D-Lou.
Welcome. You won in fantasy football, right?
I did, dude. I did. I beat
many?
fantasy football team.
How many in a row is it?
4.
Yeah, dude,
Good
he's
for
going to
you,
be a
man.
tough team to
Good
beat.
for you. I did not think you were making the playoffs, but you're trending upwards. That's good.
Yeah, I know. I went through my bye weeks way earlier than everyone else. And now everyone's going through the bye weeks when I'm not.
Yep.
That is
Except
very
I
true.
did just go through the quarterback bye weeks, but now we're back. Thank you, Anthony Richardson, AR-15. And shout out KU. KU, he tried to pull off something dirty by picking up Derek Carr, being like the only viable quarterback left the week I was playing him. But that just let me get Anthony Richardson, who dropped like 30 on his head. So
Ooh.
I would have picked up Derek Carr totally 100%. And shout out Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Taysom Hill's back in the lineup this week, so
Nice.
Yep.
69ers are so back.
Victoria says Wags are trending down.
Ooh, Wags
they
are
Yeah.
on the hot seat.
What, Wags are on the...
Yeah. Wags are struggling. They have CD Lamb.
What did the Wags
tough.
do?
I just need one win to secure a bye.
Oh, that's the name of her fantasy football
yes,
team.
correct.
Gotcha.
I just need one win to secure a bye. That's all I need.
Yeah, Taco Corp is looking good. My team is not looking good for playoffs. We've lost 3 or 4 in a row now.
Yep.
Struggling.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what's up with you, dude. You didn't even play tight end last week.
No,
You
we
know
got
that?
injured.
He was ruled out before the game.
Really?
I knew this. Yes. Fucking
Oh my
Jake Ferguson
God.
had been
Yeah.
ruled out, so that's why I played Schoonmaker in my DFS lineup, and he
I thought
scored
he was
like
gonna
8 points.
play.
No, he was ruled out.
No, I didn't. That's an
And-
L move on my
I know,
part.
because
Yeah.
Zach Ertz had like 12 points on your
I
bench.
know. That
Oh,
wouldn't have been the difference, though.
I know,
would've lost
but
still.
still towards your points for
Yeah.
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Might hurt ya, dude.
You just got to win out, I think. You,
I'm- I'm throwing in my towel. That was
No, no,
my
no.
Super Bowl that week.
no, if you win
Done.
out and then you have
You're
some
still
help,
fine.
everybody's 6-6,
I'm
Nick.
just giving you trouble. No, not everyone's 6-6. People
Most
are-
of the league is 6-6,
or 5-7.
Or
or 5-7.
I'm 5-7.
Right, you need to win out and hope for other people to lose.
80.
Ooh, 82. We're back, baby.
Yeah, 6-9
Dude,
are trend.
It was. It's all thanks to Bryce, who was saying, "Oh, it's gonna be me, LV, and 69ers in the sack offs." He was saying that for weeks, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Who do you got? Who you got matched up with?
Lost
this
3
week?
in a row.
What's your schedule?
Victoria says she'll buy me a pizza if I give Abby all her good players. I'll buy 10 pizzas.
Oh my God! Me and Bryce are playing this week. This is 2 5-7. This is win or go home.
Yes, it is. I said you have to win out and you need help.
God.
Oh my
Let me see who I can put in here.
god. I got my quarterbacks back. Both
Back?
of them were on bye last week, so we're good.
Tyler Lockett. That was a pitiful.
Had to play
pickup.
Tommy DeVito.
Yeah, the Italian Stallion did nothing.
Cutlets. Tommy Cutlets.
It is trade deadline, boys. Just so you know, tonight.
I don't need to trade. Never have, never will.
Got favorable matchups with Mahomes.
Should be a good one.
Oh, I'm gonna switch the
Oh.
Steelers out.
Should we go through some games? There's some good games this week.
Sorry, I got caught up in fantasy football.
You're
there.
good.
I want to talk about the Steelers and Browns game last Thursday. He may have not liked the outcome, but it was a great, great game to watch in the snow. Some
Al
are,
Michaels couldn't even tell who was who.
some are dubbing it the snow globe game.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
much snow.
Yeah, that
dude.
was a good game to watch too.
It was crazy, and it was on. Kept going. They kept running the ball. I guess the long game. It didn't end till like 10:30, 11. I was 10 o'clock. I was like, this game is still on, and I turned it, put it on Amazon, and sure enough, I watched the end of the fourth quarter. Came out in the last play of the game, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we just pissed it away. I thought we had it in the bag, but then we like fumbled or whatever, turned it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't paying that close. I was just in awe of the snow. Anyhow, I got a stat for the Steelers for you. They are fraudulent because their 3 losses came to very, very bad teams. They lost to the 5-6 Colts, the 3-7 Cowboys, and the 3-8 Browns. So
Okay.
They're still gonna make the playoffs though. They're still
they'll make
good
the
team.
playoffs. They'll make the playoffs
What do you mean? We're leading our division.
Yeah.
for now.
No.
What do you mean for now? We have the tiebreaker over the Ravens as of now.
Yeah.
As of now.
No, they're gonna win a playoff game.
Yeah. No.
They're gonna win a playoff
Oh
They'll
game.
win a
my
playoff game.
God.
Depends on who they play, but yeah, they would win a playoff game. I put them as a win in a playoff game.
And
The Steelers play good football. Mike Tomlin knows how to win games.
That's true.
Yeah, I know.
They're probably the best coach team other than
I'm aware.
the Lions. I would put them as top 2 best coach teams.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
They're easily top 3. I kind of forgot about
It's
Andy
just-
Reid.
And then the NFC, on the other hand, is just 2 top-heavy teams, Eagles and Lions.
Yeah.
And you got the Seahawks, who are
Which
the number 3 ranked team.
are
At
they
6 and
facing each
5.
other? No, Philly's playing someone good though.
I don't
Oh,
know.
who's Philly playing?
Well,
Hmm.
there's the games on Thursday.
Right, there's 3 games on
On
Thursday.
Thursday, it's the,
The Lions and Bears.
No.
Oh,
Lions
the
and
Phillies.
Bears.
Yeah.
Phillies playing the Ravens
Good.
on
Birds.
Sunday at 3.
Bird battle.
Giants are playing the Cowboys. Everyone's hoping that Danny Dimes somehow signs with the Cowboys, but I guess it's not going to happen.
No. And then the Finns are playing the Packers Thursday night
Why is that one?
because Green Bay, they normally play Thanksgiving.
Well,
Why
I mean,
why
not
are the
really.
Dolphins there?
It's just how it worked
Green
out.
Bay doesn't normally play Thanksgiving, but I mean, it's just a good matchup.
Usually do because like the
Well, they
Lions
play the Lions, yeah.
usually.
Yeah,
Lions always play Thanksgiving at
Yes.
home.
Lions and Cowboys always
Cowboys.
play
Correct.
Thanksgiving.
Who said? Why do they? Who said that they
It's
could?
just been their
It's always been
tradition.
like that. So let's keep it.
Yep.
Basically,
someone's I forget what performer is doing the halftime show at the Lions game. Oh, it's Shabuzi. Shabuzi.
is it Beyonce?
Is it
doing the
Beyonce
show?
doing someone's show though as well?
That's
don't know.
Christmas Day.
Oh,
in
that's
Houston.
Christmas. Yes, on Netflix.
That's on Houston and who?
Houston and
No, the Christmas game is the Chiefs and Steelers.
There's two.
yeah,
Or
there's two.
I
Yeah, they're
think.
both on Netflix too.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
that
pretty sure.
stream is gonna be so fucking shitty.
NFL games on Christmas. It will be the Chiefs versus the Steelers and Baltimore versus Texans.
Yep.
Wednesday. So, I guess those teams are playing Sunday and then playing Wednesday.
What week does that count for? Yeah. Let's look it up. NFL weeks.
Yeah, because this is the weird. This is where we get into the.
Someone
weird
got
part.
screwed. No, the Texans really got screwed here, I think. The Texans have like 3 games within 10 days, I think.
Victoria just said that the Lions and Cowboys always play. It's not fair. Everyone should get a chance to play on Thanksgiving.
No,
I agree.
tradition.
I agree.
It's
with
tradition, Victoria.
It's tradition. The Lions and Cowboys should play each other on Thanksgiving.
They have, I think,
Thanks,
in some
ESPN.
games. Oh,
Sorry, it wasn't loading.
Oh.
Here we go. Week 12.
That's what week we're on right now.
yeah. So it would be week.
4 weeks from now. 5 weeks. 1, 2.
It would be week. It would be one of the last weeks. It would be 17 or 18.
My computer.
It would be 17 or 18.
Figuring it out. But anyways, it'll be a good Christmas. A Wednesday Christmas. I'm hoping it's a white Christmas, boys. Hoping St. Louis gets a white Christmas.
Yeah. You said it's supposed to snow in the Arkansas game for Mizzou?
Yes. Yeah. Always wintry mix or something.
Wow. It's like 70 degrees the other day.
Sunday was
Victoria,
a great day.
they play. Schrader says they play Saturday before Christmas, and then Victoria said, it's a stupid tradition. They aren't even good teams. Go look at the Lions' record, Victoria. They are pretty good.
Well, Lions are normally not good, but this year they are, and they have been for the past.
Yeah.
Okay,
few
get
years.
this. The Lions play on the
You mean
15th.
the Texans.
Yeah, Texans. Sorry, thank you. They play the Chiefs on the 21st, and then they play the Ravens on the 25th.
So it's Saturday and then into Wednesday.
Yeah.
They have a Saturday and a Wednesday game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
Wow.
like having a short week of Sunday to Thursday, so it's like the same thing, just a day earlier.
But then their next game after Christmas is on. Well, they have a little bit longer, January 5th.
Right, because they don't play that next Sunday all the way until next Sunday.
Any other NFL?
Fins are rolling, dude. We're making the playoffs.
No, that's bullshit.
We're making the playoffs. It's over.
Good
No.
luck.
No.
We got to win out, but we'll
Good,
win.
Good for Evan Hope. Robert, you want to talk about the LA Rams honoring the greatest show on turf squad?
Yeah, right after it was instant karma. We got a 69er, Saquon Barkley, shout out. Ran it right down their fucking throats. The team, it was 90% Eagles fans. 90% Eagles fans. And they're honoring the fucking everyone on Twitter was even agreeing, like, this is kind of whack. This is stolen valor. They're not even honoring. They didn't even mention, like, St. Louis, except for Mike Tirico. It sounded like he had a gun to his head saying, oh, and Sam Kroenke, who supported them in St. Louis. Yeah, it was total whack. I had a tweet that said, I know you liked it, that said they need to be in St. Louis at a Battlehawks game with real fans, not 90% Eagles fans, and celebrate and honor them.
Which they've done. The brand. Or
I know they
and the
have, but
Cardinals
I'm
done
just
greatest show on turf nights.
restating the fact.
Yeah, I get you.
But yes, Saquon had the most yards in Eagles history, by the way, in that game.
Yes, and he
305.
and he gave the
all-purposes.
game ball away, the record-winning ball. He
Dude.
threw it to
A
some
fan.
in the end zone. Eagles fans, man, are just everywhere. Of course.
Nice.
Yep.
Saquon has entered the MVP race. No,
Yes, he's been
I
in the
heard.
MVP race. I think.
well, I heard his odds moved crazy.
Well, yeah,
last night.
especially after 305-yard game.
300 all-purpose yards.
All-purpose yards. Yes.
69er right there,
He
baby.
had 255 just on the
God.
ground. 270-yard bombs,
I
I
think the
believe.
69ers drafted him round 2, if I want to be right.
Yeah.
Round 2, pick like 21.
Him
Oh,
and Saquon
man.
were both
Snaked all the
drafted.
way around.
Him and Henry and Saquon were both drafted around the same time,
I got the better one.
and they're 1 and 2.
Nice. I want to talk a little Battlehawk quarterback watch. This podcast has been on quarterback watch since AJ McCarron was released. Daniel Jones, Battlehawk quarterback.
Woo,
That would be something.
that would be interesting.
If he doesn't play for the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, he's may as well come to the Dome in St. Louis.
Yeah. Dude, I'd be a Danny Dimes fan that fast, dude.
Yeah.
A Battlehawks player. I don't know if you guys remember Ja'Cory Pearson. He's
No.
a punt return guy, wide receiver.
Yep.
He tweeted Daniel Jones and some emojis, like the eye emojis. That was
Trying to
funny.
get his attention.
And then I know I kind of mentioned it once to you. What about Brady Cook? If he doesn't land a spot in the NFL, you think he's gonna
Well,
shot in the NFL?
so that's the thing, though. These college players don't want to risk injuring themselves before the draft, even in the bowl game. I know Brady's going to play in the bowl game. Not saying that, but it would be weird for him to like possibly get injured XFL and then his draft stock plummets.
Well, the
What about the
XFL.
opposite?
What about the XFL?
I mean, he's projected to get drafted in like the second round.
Oh, he's gonna get drafted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
then that wouldn't work then.
No, but the XFL season is going on
But
during the
I like
NFL
the
draft
idea of
as
it.
well.
I like the idea of it. I want Brady Cook to be Cody Trader in the backfield. Bring
Oh,
back that 10-2 squad.
Yeah, that'd be
Mizzou.
awesome.
And the other quarterback, college quarterback I started making rumors about was head coach Anthony Beck's son, Rocco Beck.
Right. Is
Who
that the
is
most
the-
likely choice?
He is the same situation as Brady. He's a quarterback for
Enter the
Iowa
draft.
State. He's going to enter the draft. I don't know what his projections are like, but dude, what if he came in the Battlehawks and it was Coach Prime Shador? We had Rocco and Anthony,
I would love it.
coach and son.
I mean, I wouldn't complain. That'd be great. I mean, clearly they have a quarterback already in mind if they're willing to let go of AJ.
You think?
Why would they release AJ if they didn't have someone in mind already who's going to be better?
Why haven't they announced him then?
That is a great question. I don't know. I was curious who was going to be announced first, the QB1 for Battlehawks or the City head coach. And I was tweeting that like the day before City announced it. I mean, hopefully it's anytime soon.
Well, let them take their time. Let them take their time. Let them see who wants the job.
Well, I mean, the season starts in February.
March.
Sorry.
you don't have to be there till after New Year's. They got a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was tweeting a bunch of stuff about Rocco Beck coming
Are
to
we
the
getting a little
Battlehawks.
Twitter sphere?
I was arguing with some.
I think it was the podcast AJ McCarron was on, like some UFL media podcast.
Yeah, he wants to be signed to some other UFL squad so he can put it on us.
Well, whatever podcast he was on, I think I was commenting on their tweets, and they were responding back to me.
But I do want to get into some Twitter tweets.
Go for it.
So there's a St. Louis Rams fan that has stayed with like the Rams even after the move. And he tweeted, "I honestly love the Rams and will do until I die. But I'm slowly starting to believe they should have never left St. Louis. Our own fans should be showing up and making SoFi rock, but instead they sell their tickets to opposing fans. What the fuck, LOA?" Someone tweeted, "You're kidding yourself. You didn't think the Dome got took over as well. I went to a lot of games in SCL. It was either A, taken over, or B, half-empty stadium." And someone tweeted, "I love this guy, Matthew Deppy, shout out. You must only remember the last few years following an historically bad stretch of 5 years of losing football, the owner tanking the team on purpose, and relocation speculation. It was the loudest place to play in NFL during the greatest show on turf days." And he goes, "The greatest show on turf was short-lived. The attendance from 2005 to 2015 was bottom 5 every year. It was pitiful." And he goes, "I'd like to see your data for 2005 and 06. Imagine if they are bottom 5. It's in straight attendance and not percentage. The Dome only holds 66,000. So other stadiums that hold more than the Battlehawks are going to get a higher percentage." So it was the worst stretch from 07 to 2011 of NFL football in history. Then Kroenke takes over starting relocation speculation. And they just went on and on. So
Yeah.
someone retweeted the original guy saying about what the fuck LA, and some other Rams fan was like, "Bro, focus on who's in the stands instead of the team lack of tackling, blocking, and assertive play calling." So I tweeted, "Even Andrew Wentworth has said he's sick of the silent counts at home. It's embarrassing for the league." This guy goes, "There's lots of things embarrassing to the league. The biggest transplant city in the world is also top 5 tourist city in the country. Having a team that need to be smarter and work on hand signals is at the bottom of the list. They won a Super Bowl under those conditions." So I tweeted, "I'm aware they won a Super Bowl, which is why it's even more embarrassing they don't have a home sellout crowd with a sea of blue and yellow after they won a ring." And he goes, "Oh, I see what's going on here. You don't care about casuality. You have no intention of having an honest and accurate conversation about the topic. You just talking shit for the sake of talking shit. Kindly
Yes.
go to hell," is what he's
Ding, ding,
and then
ding, ding,
and
that
then I go, "Struck a nerve there, I guess." Laughing face, and he did not respond to that one.
You're just talking. Yeah, that's actually 100% of
Yep.
his tweets. You got him there. You won that one. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Good one. All right, I have 2 tweets I want to talk about. I don't know who this guy is, but he plays in the NBA apparently. His name is Josh Hart. He doesn't care about y'all's parlays.
Oh,
LOL.
I have something about that. Everyone was calling him out because years prior he's been tweeting about his parlays not hitting and shit. Like there was like a
Oh, so he was a parlay
so he
fiend.
bets.
he's always been tweeting about his parlay. I even remember him tweeting about his sports bets and parlays and shit. And people sent screenshots of all of his tweets throughout the years of him complaining about parlays. So,
Yeah.
and then I saw Robbie Avila,
This little guy.
Slu guy, also quote tweeted it and was like, "We never did. We never cared." And people were roasting him. People were like, "No one's betting on you, man. No, if someone's betting on St. Louis basketball props, they need to call it a number." No,
That'll
no
be
one
us.
said
That'll
it.
be
But
us in
that's
a few
me.
weeks.
I'm
That'll
gonna
be
Well,
us in
hey,
2
it's
weeks.
different if we live in the
Right.
LA and we
Yeah.
I'm a
cheer
fan,
for them.
so
Yeah, I don't even know who that guy. What team does he play for? And Josh Hart.
Josh Hart, I think he's a Nick or something.
I will look that up for you boys.
And then another thing I wanted to mention was I don't know if you guys remember this player, Jonathan Taves.
I
You guys
do unfortunately remember
Taves?
Jonathan
I
Taves.
Captain of the
remember-
Blackhawks.
Jonathan Taylor.
It's really unfortunate what happened to his playing career.
Yeah, whatever happened?
You guys want to know what he's been up to?
Yeah, go for it.
So he had a bad history of concussions and kind of a dismal end of his career. Never really got to retire properly or any
Yeah.
acknowledgments. Kind of just You didn't even know.
Yeah, those 3 ships mean nothing apparently.
I mean, yeah, he won 3 Stanley Cups with the Blackhawks with Kane. He was a great captain.
Right.
Blues could have selected him first overall in 06, but he went third. They took Eric Johnson instead. Anyhow, Jonathan Toews for the last 5 weeks was in India, undergoing a detox called
Oh no, he pulled the
Pan-
Aaron Rodgers.
Panchakarma. Panchakarma is a healing protocol designed to restore your health by cleansing and releasing toxins stored in the body.
Huh.
An Indian, Hindu medicine type thing. So good for him. If something isn't working out, and I saw what's the other? Daniel Carcillo was a big goon NHL fighter. He had really bad concussions and CTE, and I think he's been using magic mushrooms and the
Oh.
chemical compound, and those are psilocybin.
Ooh.
Saying that right, I don't know.
Maybe Tua should get into that.
Maybe. But good for
Ju-
those guys. If something's not working and trying something else, and we're happy it's working.
Josh Hart does play for the New York Knicks, by the way.
Thank you, New York Knicks.
Yeah.
Any other OTROT comments? Twitter?
Thanksgiving this week, boys.
Thanksgiving.
You guys excited to eat some Thanksgiving food, some turkey, some stuffing?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm
some-
gonna bet on the Lions. Take a same game parlay with a bunch of different guys who score touchdowns, 'cause it happens like every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Rope?
we're gonna bet on the Lions.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got since I've played so much DFS, I got a free entry into the $20 $1 million DK for Thursday. So
Good
Uh,
luck,
For
sir.
all
Oh.
the Thanksgiving games.
yep. That's my favorite type of DK slate is like the Sunday noon to 3 o'clock games or like something like that. A Thursday Thanksgiving 3
Like
game
2
slate.
or 3 games to choose from.
It's fun.
Yeah, that is a fun.
All right.
I think we
luck.
should all do it. Speaking of which, I would love for us all to get into DK and have a go league.
Yeah,
just-
Joe,
I just
only
like-
for golf majors.
Well, why not do it for Thanksgiving? One Thanksgiving Thursday.
I might. I'll
yeah,
be
what
in.
if I'll create a lineup and like a
No.
contest, and the winner just everyone just win.
No.
Venmo's $10.
I'll be in on it.
All right.
I don't
Count on
like fantasy with
You're gonna love it.
salary
I feel like
caps.
you would love it. I really do. I mean, it's
I've
almost
played it
more
before.
fun.
I know how it goes.
I know, but it's almost more fun than like betting props and stuff. It's like because you get like the best of the best players, so you can create a lineup. I also like replicating my fantasy lineup. Sometimes it matches up with the salary. I can go down. I go over my ESPN fantasy lineup, and I'm like, okay,
Victoria says she wants to play.
There you go.
all right. We got Victoria, easy $10. Kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Victoria's gonna win now.
I think Victoria. I'm wondering if she's gonna be coming to poker tonight. Poker at Hot Shots.
Ah,
Miss what's
Poker Hot
OTOT?
Shots.
Shut up. Victoria hit the trip 4s like twice. Had no idea. Like I
knocked
had
us
2
both
pair.
out.
Yeah, I had 2 pair twice. And she beat me in trip 4s twice.
She had pockets, or there were 2.
Well,
no,
I think-
she hit 2 on the board.
Yeah.
Huh.
And that's what hit my 2 pair.
Damn, that's unlucky for you guys.
Yeah, but hey, I've been doing really well poker. I got 5th on Sunday, so trending up in poker.
She said maybe. She said maybe.
Okay, well she's got to be there in like you got like 30 minutes. So
All right.
All
So
right.
we got Blues tomorrow against the Devils, Blues Saturday against Flyers, and then a big Mizzou matchup against Arkansas in the snow
yes,
on
Yes.
Friday. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Sean McCall.
it's SEO Roper.
And producer Pat.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Love you guys.
Tomorrow.